spin it back.
What is up, guys? It is Turbo here, and welcome to episode 221 of the FIFA 13 career mode. Today we have a league match at home, so that means that we can tighten our grip on the top of the league, and then we have a home match again in the Europa League against Dynamo Moscow. And we obviously have an away goal to take with us from last episode, if you will remember that. So let's go. We have very important fixtures. We want to win both of these to make sure that we progress in both the league and the Europa League. Although, of course, you can't progress in the league, but blah, 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 blah. We want to stay on top. Marseille and PSG are closing the gap, and we do not want that. That was the lineup going into the league match. It's snowing. I hate it when it snows. It always snows in February, not December. Not January, no. Always snows in February. God damn it, I hate it. Anyway, wonderful through, over the top through ball to Lacazette. Lacazette gets there ahead of the keeper. He's going to whip this one in, but Kone was up for it and defended it very, very well. And this game was not flowing at all. I mean, we had our chances, of course, like every other team, but we just could not find our rhythm. We could not find our pace and our tempo to the passing. And I think a large part of that was due to the snow. I mean, I don't know anyone who actually likes playing in the slow, as that guy does a wonderful, wonderful roulette. We missed the tackle, and we go on the defence. Felipe Anderson eventually manages to win the ball, but we give it away straight away. Richards on the ball, giving it here, and eventually they just work it up, and that was a 1-0 lead to them. And as you can see, their passing was flowing fantastically, but as soon as we try and get the ball over their half, oh no, suddenly this happens. Look, Felipe Anderson on the ball, a wonderful, wonderful free ball to Musacchio. Musacchio on that ball, and he whips it back post for Felipe Anderson, and the defender gets the block in. I hate it. This is one of those scripted games where their defenders block everything. You can just tell straight from the first whistle. We whip it in, and somehow my defender doesn't manage to get to that. However, we do win another corner. We're going to whip this corner in. Felipe Anderson using the same tactic, curling it away from the keeper, and Covenant manages to get ahead to it to stop our centre half going forth and smashing that one into the back of the net. So I was very, very annoyed because I can already tell this is a scripted game. Firstly, because we're playing in the snow, and secondly, because they've been blocking every single opportunity. Lacazette here, lovely, lovely ball to Felipe Anderson, who's going to go for a smash, and the keeper, of course, is going to save it. It wouldn't go in the corner, it wouldn't go left or right of him, no, it would go straight at the keeper, and that's why he saved it. Musacchio on the ball, lovely, lovely fake shot, and I don't know why. Oh, I do know why. Oh, I do know why he hit that with his left foot. Musacchio in the 45th minute manages to get us well, he managed to get us level, I'm glad to say. And it was a wonderful, wonderful smash. A lovely fake shot to outdo Kone, who has been playing well for the other team at the back. But, you know, it wasn't enough. And we do smash it into the back of the net to make it 1-1 before half-time. Going into the second half, we started with the momentum. Felipe Anderson on the ball. A wonderful through ball to Musacchio. Takes it around the keeper and finesses it wide, for God's sake. Have in mind, he's a youngster. We can work on those sort of things. So there's a lot of promise to Musacchio. He's going to have a good, successful career with us. A wonderful block by our left back, Michael Rose. Puts it out for a corner for them. They're going to whip this one in, and we are going to get our massive centre half header to it. He's going to hit it on the volley, and that was going to go way, way over. His name is not Zinedine Zidane, so please forgive him for his sins. Lacazette on the ball, having a smash from range. Keeper does well to palm it, and then it was a very, very good play by the centre half to just knock it back to the keeper. However, Lacazette on the ball, pretty much 2-on-2 here, giving a wonderful through ball to Musacchio. Musacchio is going to take it inside, and he's going to look for Lacazette, and Lacazette is going to get out muscled, and they do eventually bang it away for a throw. But from this throw, we're going to take it short. Lacazette here on the ball from the throw, giving it to Musacchio. Eventually, it ends up in Felipe Anderson, who has a finesse shot, and the keeper does well to hold on to that one. However, they go in the attack again. This was a very much an open game, and it was a great, great challenge by our centre half, and now we're on the counter attack straight away. Real or Enzo Real on the ball. I don't know how to really pronounce that one. Lacazette out wide. He's going to take it inside, and he is going to give it to Real. Real's going to thread it back out wide to Jordan Ferry. Jordan Ferry is going to take a finesse shot, and eventually it's going to get onto Enzo Real, who was the orchestrator and the perpetrator and the friggin' finisher in this attack. Any other word that can we use to describe him, I would very much appreciate it if you put it down in the comments. Infiltrator, destructinator, I don't know, anything that ends in ator, really. Terminator, you know, you haven't used that one in a while. So yeah, we now have the lead. I'm going to make the triple threat substitution. Mr. F. Sissoko and Umtiti come on just to hold our position. You know, a little bit of fresh legs, more energy in those positions will be great. But we had to stand an onslaught right at the end. However, we do win 2-1. Which was the full-time result, which means that we do keep our first place position in the league, and you're going to see at the end what that means to the group tables. However, we now have an important match in the Europa League against Dynamo Moscow. We want to progress. I can't stress this enough. We want to progress. Dale and Benzia are going to start up front. Sissoko, Gonalons and Rangel in behind Mr. F in the attack. Gonalons is just going to hold the middle while we have the pace demons, the two brothers on the wings. And eventually it's going to be Benzia to start off the scoring. It's going to be nice and early on in the 14th minute. Benzia gets his 19th goal of the season. And he hasn't really been scoring too many after the turn of the season. I mean, since Christmas, he scored about 4 or 5 goals compared to the 15 that he scored before. So we really want to step up his goal scoring rate. And this is the way to start it. 1 goal here, 2 goals in the next game, and you never know. We're back to the old Benzia. Speaking of Benzia, look at that over the top through ball to Benzia. Benzia 1-on-1. He's going to outpace the defenders every time, and he's going to put it into the back of the... Yeah. What's wrong with my Yassine? What is wrong with him? He gets the goal. Mr. F, a lovely shot from range. That would have been goal of the season, undoubtedly, if that one had gone in. Reminds me of the goal that I scored with Medel a few seasons ago with Sevilla, if you can all remember that one. I know I can. I just want to quickly talk about that as well. We've been at a little bit of a shortage for goals of the season recently, but there are some coming up that you will enjoy, hopefully. I don't know what it is. I mean, in the start, I just felt I could score much more. I suppose it's because the quality of players that I had, you know. I mean, I have a good team now, don't get me wrong, but, you know, at the start, I had Mata, I had Falcao, I had Torres, I had El Shaarawy, the big one, El Shaarawy, Quackwa, all of these players that were really, really good. And I don't feel like I have many players that are like them anymore. I mean, Mr. F can hit a long shot, sure. Gary Gardner could have hit a long shot in his day. But they're nothing compared to El Shaarawy, my man. El Shaarawy was a god, and I have played with many a prodigy, including Neymar. Imagine if I can get Neymar and El Shaarawy on the same team. That would be god. Jesus Christ. That team will dominate. But anyway, back to the match on hand here. I bring on Real, who had a good performance last game, and Masaccio, who likewise had a good performance in the league, just to seal the deal. And Gonalons is really good at the headers. He's like the CDM, a little bit like Mikel, I think, in my eyes. Mikel is tall, strong, and can win all the headers. But we seal the deal in the 87th minute. Rudy Dale just nodding that one into the back of the net. Again, I had to substitute Benzia. You know, he's definitely not up to his old form, so hopefully we can rectify that in the upcoming episodes. But as it is, this one is nearly coming to a close. A lovely header from Rudy Dale. Perhaps the keeper could have done a little bit better, but it was my man. I think it might have been Masaccio who links up. Yeah, it was Masaccio who had just come on to give us a 2-0 lead, or 2-0 win even on the night. And a 3-1 win overall, with one away goal being scored back in Mother Russia. Anyway, Marseille are ahead. They do have one match more, of course, so that means if we win our match, we'll be back with a 2-point gap at the top of the table. But it's for the first time in a long time that we have lost our first place position, and I'm not sure if I'm happy about it. I'm not sure at all. That's a look at the league. A look at the Europa League. As you can see, we're going to the tournament tree, but it's a little bit too early for that. But you see who we have next. Stade Rennais. So we're going to have a local match in terms of French opposition in the next round. Anyway, guys, it is coming towards the end of the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, if you could please leave a like. I would very much appreciate it. If also, if you're new around here, subscribe. And apart from that, as I sign a scout for the first time in a long while, I will see you all next time.